Thanks for joining me today. I'm Jenn Witaconis. I'm a yoga instructor in the Tampa Bay area. And today we're going to do a little beginner ab routine. So let's get down on the floor to start. Okay. And just start out in easy seat, legs crossed. This is also called Sukhasana in Sanskrit. So you can let your hands fall to your thighs, your knees, any way that they will. And soften your eyes and just start to tune into the sound of your breath. Inhaling and exhaling now more naturally. Pull your lower belly in towards your spine. You want to activate the core and breathe with the upper belly, the diaphragm muscle. Start to breathe now more actively in that diaphragm muscle, letting the whole bottom of the rib cage expand and contract. We're gonna take it to a little bit of stretching first, so open the legs. All right. Start to wake up the spine and the back of the legs. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, you're gonna fold down. You wanna keep the spine long. So we're promoting good posture here. So if you find yourself rounding, bring the shoulders back softly and try to connect the hands down to the ground. It doesn't matter how far you come in this, just so that you feel the stretch. All right, so maybe the hands crawl forward a little bit more, maybe they don't. Take an inhale, come back up, and you're gonna exhale as you bend your left knee. On your inhale, your right hand reaches over, catch your left shin, left arm reach up, and we'll take a little side stretch now to wake up the spine. Side stretch to the right, left arm reaches over. If you don't get your foot, don't worry, just keep the top shoulder down and back. That's not the goal, just to feel it like we're talking about. All right, come back up. And we're going to switch legs, inhale and then exhale. You will reach over with left hand, catch the right shin, right arm reach up. Okay, on that inhale and exhale, lean over to your left side and right arm reach over left side body. You can feel that opening in the right side now. On your inhale, you'll come back up. So now we'll get into some core. You're gonna extend both legs as you exhale. Okay, you're gonna inhale, reach up, and then exhale. You're gonna plant your fingertips down, so you're spidering the fingertips. Don't lean into your joints either. Try to bend the joints a little bit in the fingers. And you can point your toes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw the shoulders forward a little bit, pull the lower belly in, and try to lift the legs. Take about 3 to 5 breaths doing this. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale down, inhale, reach up, find that extension again, and then exhale, plant the fingertips on either side of the left thigh. Little shoulder shrug forward, so you're slightly rounding the spine here because you want to promote a pulling into the core, engaging the core muscles, okay? And then we'll lift. A few breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, down. Let's try it at center now, okay? And if you're having a hard time lifting on either of the sides or both sides, you can always have a block too to press into, and it may make it a little easier, a block or both blocks. So you can try it this way. And I'll do it with the blocks, but if you're doing it with your fingertips, that's great too. Shoulders shrug forward a little bit, okay? And you'll inhale, lift, and hold. 3, 2, and 1. And on your exhale, you're gonna bring the legs in. Let's try boat pose. Really important that the spine stays long through the crown of the head on boat pose. Don't round your spine or you won't be able to hold it. Take an inhale, open the legs, and exhale, flow them down onto the floor in wide seated position. Okay? Let's take an inhale, bring the legs into center. And exhale as you bend your right knee and then drop it down to the ground. We're gonna make a tree position here with the right foot into the left thigh. Okay, inhale, reach up, a little stretching. Exhale to open up the hips. So if you can't quite reach around your left foot, bend your knee to get there. This is very important because you can facilitate your own stretch by starting to straighten the leg as you breathe, or over time the leg will straighten. So look at your big toe out and in front of you. Inhale and exhale, fold it. Take an inhale, halfway lift, exhale, release. Inhale, right hand comes back behind you, wake up the pelvis now. We're gonna lift up onto the right shin, open the hips, and if it feels okay, left arm, reach overhead. Take your left arm into it. Okay, you wanna make sure that your right shoulder is stacked just about over the wrist, okay? And then on your exhale, we're gonna walk the hands around, strong upper body still as you bend the left knee over the ankle. You're setting the right knee down in low lunge. Your inhale. As you lift the chest up and forward, engage your glutes. Pull the lower belly, and we wanna keep that core engagement. By the way, I have a free gift for you. So check out this video as you scroll down below to the pinned link. It's 15 isometric exercises for core strength. It's really awesome. And it builds upon what we're doing here today. So we're gonna exhale, hands down, step back plank, booty out of the air to keep core engagement here in plank. You don't want your booty up. You want it tucked in slightly, okay, in the lower belly. Once again, I'm just gonna say this again, drawn in, okay? We're in our plank pose. We're gonna come down into forearm plank. Exhale, right forearm, then left forearm. Shoulders need to be stacked over the elbows for a safe forearm plank, just as a plank pose itself, okay? And then we'll try dolphin pose. So you're gonna tiptoe the feet up towards the arms, keeping that shoulder over elbow stackage. If you need to look behind you, leave your head floating. You can look at your big toes if your neck hurts. If not, just look between the forearms. And then tiptoe back down, forearm plank. All right, let's take an inhale, slide the right hand under the right shoulder, left hand under the left shoulder. We're in plank pose. And let's try your vinyasa, so chaturanga. Okay, halfway down, come over the toes. Inhale. If your knees are on the ground and you're pressing from the thighs of the knees, you're in your bhujangasana, your cobra pose, okay? Or if you're lifted, pressing into the tops of the feet, you're in upward facing dog. Okay, either one is fine. Or Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, come back. This is called Adho Mukha Svanasana. This is your downward facing dog. A few breaths here. Good, we'll take an inhale. And you can lift up under your tippy toes. Okay, bring the shoulders up over the wrists. You're in a high plank here, and then exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. We're gonna try to just take a little gentle float forward into seated. So legs can stay crossed as you float. Okay, we come forward, and then right away, come up into boat pose again. You wanna support your lumbar spine by keeping the lower tummy tight, long spine. Inhale, open, exhale, drop the legs down gently. Okay, and then we're going to bring the legs in, take an inhale, bend the left knee, exhale as you slide your left foot to your inner right thigh, dropping the left knee down. Inhale, reach forward. If you need to, bend the knee, okay, to catch your right foot. Lengthen and then exhale, fold. If your elbows bend, then this is an opportunity to deepen. You can grab one wrist. You don't have to. If you're working on straightening the leg, don't even worry about that yet. It's more like a phase 2. Breathing and folding to the inner right thigh. We'll take an inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, release. And on inhale, left arm wave behind you. You're gonna lift up onto the left shin, left shoulder stacked over the wrist, and bring the right arm into it if it feels good as you lift your chest. Okay, and on your exhale, strong upper body as you walk the hands around into low lunge, leading with right foot. Bend the right knee over the ankle. Okay, so leading with right foot, coming up, inhale. Vinyasa, this is called, and it's low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back plank. Let's go for that forearm plank into dolphin pose again. So take an inhale, slide down on the left forearm, then right forearm. We check in on shoulders, stacking over elbows, and exhale as we start to tiptoe up into dolphin pose again. We'll hold for about 3 to 5 breaths in dolphin. You feel the shoulder blades slide down the back as you activate. Press the forearms deeply into the mat. Tiptoe away from your arms. Okay, take an inhale. Left hand under the left shoulder, right hand under the right shoulder, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. You can always drop knees down for modification. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Once again, exhale, downward facing dog. A few breaths. We'll take an inhale, gaze up between the hands, lift the shoulders up over the wrists in high plank, and then exhale, bend the knees. Another soft flow forward into seated. Inhale, and there we go. We're in seated now once again. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our sequence. I know I did. And don't forget to scroll down and check out that pinned link below. It's that video, 15 isometric exercises. You'll really enjoy it, I think. Don't forget to like and subscribe.